And if you plan to go down the same road, homie, I'm likely to fuck with ya. But if you change lanes and swerve in my way, and if you plan to go down the same road, homie, I'm likely to fuck with ya. But if you change lanes and swerve in my way, homie, I'ma have to fuck with ya.
If you fuck with me, then I'ma fuck with ya. Listen to me while I paw print you the large picture. If a nigga coming at me wrong, the whole squad get ya. Body bag you up and keep you to your mom's miss ya. Hey, chill, I'm just kidding. Hey, blood, my palms itching. I'm tryna make the dough rise. We in the high kitchen. We tryna get rich. Yep, we all pitching. You ain't tryna get on the bar, then you were not pitching. Come at me correct, like you signing for a check. I deserve respect. If you don't, then I'ma check you. Watch the way you treat me. I've been benching and I'll press you. I come up off the hip and make that heat hot, you know, bless you. Yeah. Nah, I don't wanna have to stress you, but I can't stress enough on how many fuck yous I done been through. Yeah, so treat me nice enough, you get the clue. Check your bitch after this 16, dog. I gotta stress
Making
too.
senseless, awaken the senses. 9 times out of 10, I'm shaking the fences. I'm waiting for henchmen to pay me for quenches. Thirsty like bench warmers, waiting in deserts. Gay gifts like unwrapping rope before sentence. Hate this, I'm laughing since dope without question. Self-description of the essence, not the meg with the man. You not a baker, but you brag about the cake in your hand. I'm not faking the fam, like adoption with the option to lease. Renaissance prostitution with tuition to teach. Position is reach, born again from the feet. Head first like coin flips when you cheat. On a mission to eat the predator and the prey. Spit fire like skateboards embedded in flames. You better not play. I'm back on the grind. My brain's in a bag. There's a sack on my mind. Yo.
And if you plan to go down the same road, homie, I'm likely to fuck with ya. But if you change lanes and swerve in my way, and if you plan to go down the same road, homie, I'm likely to fuck with ya. But if you change lanes and swerve in my way, homie, I'ma have to fuck with ya.
Picking up on your vibe and your true intentions. Everything that you failed to mention. All the places and people you pay your attention. All the words that you question. I say the truth's a deadly weapon. When reality sets in, will you pretend? It's a thing that my people and me, we don't even gotta try, we can smell it. The scent of a real dog strong as the stench of a snake or a rat. There's a difference and we can tell it, so don't sell it, homie. Nobody's buying the product you supplying. It's a sham, you think you sly, but we know you lying. So quit trying, or you might end up making a fool of yourself. Have some respect for yourself. Yeah, you know damn well you ain't fooling nobody, so just quit body. Nobody cares about your whip or if you got a ton of honeys.
And if you plan to go down the same road, homie, I'm likely to fuck with ya. But if you change lanes and swerve in my way, homie, I'ma have to fuck with ya.
I be coming with the sauce, I got that heat. Like I'm running from the cops, I got the speed. You be cutting all your losses as I speak. Put that all up on my mama, you just can't catch me. I feel that, I don't stop for nobody. The dope guy, spitting his flow rhymes, he'll kill him in no time. So rare like finding a gold dime. And I don't care if you trying to cope, I'm seeing the most highs. Fiending to smoke my weedies, I'm breathing and ain't no competing with me. When I'm in the season of feasting, and if you play with your meat, then add all of your favorite seasonings. Believe me, we be treating people equally, reaching for the equilibrium. Peaking, oh, you feel it now? I know your voice has got the power. Loud noises, they devour all the light growing, all the flowers in the cold frozen shadows. I show no fear as I stand ready for battle. I hope you hear me now that your head's out of your ass. So please do not give up and just smoke all on your grass.
And if you plan to go down the same road, homie, I'm likely to fuck with ya. But if you change lanes and swerve in my way, and if you plan to go down the same road, homie, I'm likely to fuck with ya. But if you change lanes and swerve in my way, homie, I'ma have to fuck with ya.
Hello. I was conversating on in the chat with Antonio. Yeah, I was just fucking with you, dude. I was actually I was gonna pin your comment now, so hold on, give me a second. And I think it's dope that you're in here networking and sharing your art. So give me 1 second.
Yeah.
And the pinned comment now is Antonio. He's with the band Trapped. He's also from Tulsa. He knows Had Enough.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, dude, I'll definitely get back to you on that message about doing the show, dude. I appreciate your support and all that, man. What up, Gunner B? What up, Deception? You said that shit's fire. I agree, man. All 4 artists killed that intro.
Yes.
So that'll probably be the last time that this will be used as an intro, since it's like 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
But
we wanted you guys to hear it first before it's on the streaming platforms. It's on YouTube now, so
yeah. So go run that shit up.
Run it up.
We got that just got released, and we also have the Jay Influential Jack Harlow remix.
Yeah, what's poppin'?
What's poppin'? That shit's poppin'.
It is poppin'.
So I'm the one that uploaded it, and the numbers. I bet it's over 500 right now. It's been like 24 hours. So
yeah.
That kid was rapping. He was killing shit, man. So
that kid knows how to rap.
What up, David Zorko? It's so good to be hanging out with all of you.
Hey, Ren.
It's been kind of a crazy day. I've been helping out at the pizza place, and I mean, it's been deliveries all fucking day, and people don't know how to drive in this weather, and yeah, so, but I got here just in time, that way we could do pre-production, and we got our boy Komatose with us, so we're super excited. So, but if I seem a little tired, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Shout out to Otis Julius in the house.
Otis, go check out his fucking episode yesterday. It was great.
Last night's episode.
Man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's already uploaded on that YouTube. I'll probably make the intro song, the pinned comment again. That way you guys can find our YouTube and subscribe. We're almost to 150, which is ridiculous.
Crazy, right? It's like, what, a week old?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks old?
2 weeks old. And,
okay.
They won't
2
even.
weeks.
So the goal is to get 100 subscribers. That way you can change your URL. Well, we did that so quick that they're like, no, hold on a second. You got to be at least a month old.
Yeah, you got at least 30 days before you can change your
Scott,
URL.
what up? Dolo, what up? Donnie Bravo's in the house from the
nice.
Enlightened Ones. That's somebody that I want to work with a lot. I like him a lot. I like the Enlightened Ones. What up, Nathan? That's his partner too.
Okay.
Those are good dudes. I fuck
what
with
up,
them
guys?
heavy. And his new rapper name we decided in Sioux Falls was for sure going to be Donnie Bravo.
Donnie Bravo.
Yep. So make sure you
Dope
guys
name.
get if you get questions for Komatose, go ahead and slap them in the comments. Interact with each other. Comment on each other's questions. Add to the conversation. Network. What Antonio did was absolutely okay, and I'm imperfect. I was kind of being a dick for the head there for a second, but I wasn't meaning to be. I kind of caught myself mid-drip, so not to even try to play it off. We're not perfect.
No.
It's super easy, and things are stressful to have a knee-jerk reaction to thing. But yeah, we're here for you guys to network. So
Definitely.
I want you guys to drop your tracks and shit in the comments.
Yeah, for
do
sure.
that. Absolutely do that. And I'll try not to be a grumpy dickhead about things that I ask you to do.
And maybe if you ask Straw really nice, he'll make your comment the pinned comment for 10 minutes or
I will
something.
pin that shit. And I'm out here willing to do TikToks for you as well, people.
Hey, TikToks.
I don't know if you've seen how good I am at TikTok, but whew,
I still haven't made one yet.
it's bad.
I want to really bad, but
Should I? So we dropped we did drop the drip tape, the intro song. We dropped the one song. The reason it's only one song, everybody, let me pull it closer. It's all we have so far. I'm behind. We still have a whole Modest K album to get mixed. We still have everything needs to be organized for that drip tape.
Yeah.
That song probably should not have been released yet. It could have probably used a little bit more mixing, and it will get more mixing before it goes on any other platforms.
yes.
But yeah, we got some other ones ready. If you participate in the drip tape, thank you so much. Thank you for driving down here. Thank you for spending the day with us, promoting it, for being excited about something that we are doing.
Spending the time writing
Right.
to it.
Things kind of got weird. I need to get back in the studio. That way we can pop 3 or 4 more of those out just like that. But we love and appreciate your you guys, and we respect your support. So if you hit me up today about your drip tape verse, I want that out just like everybody else, and we're gonna get those out as soon as we can, and we're gonna do it right.
Yeah, we definitely want quality tracks, so bear with us while we get everything mixed.
Right,
and...
but while you wait for your verse to come out, or while we figure that out, because I'm gonna try to get with Fonz like probably next week, and we could probably get 2 or 3 done. But go support that one, the one that's out with Ashton James. I mean, that's the only Surreal MC verse on the whole thing. You got Aaron Smith on there singing the hook and rapping. He's rapped before, I know that, but he don't really rap like that, so he kind of killed shit. And we got Junior
killed that hook
too, so
heck yeah,
that shit was tight. I'm gonna go ahead and make that the pin comment quick. You know what? I was thinking about something. I'm gonna tell you guys. Let's say that you guys have not subscribed to our YouTube yet, and you're like, well, I know how YouTube works, and Justin's gonna fucking see that I didn't subscribe, then he's gonna talk shit if I subscribe right now. Friend, it's okay. Even if right now it said like my mom just subscribed to my YouTube, and that's fine. Let's get that shit up.
Yeah.
Because we're going to keep putting content up there. And if you want to put content up there, if you want to do a remix like Jay did, if you want to just put whatever up there, hit me up. I think it's a platform. We're growing it into one for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Kay, how the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired as well. But I'm doing pretty all right.
Yeah. I think you're doing a good job.
Thanks, babe.
Kayla's been while I've been running around doing the pizza stuff, she's still doing our pre-production for this. She's holding the house down with the kids. The house looks amazing, Kayla. Thank you for all your hard work. Not to get, oh no, you guys found out we're married and I love my wife.
Oh no.
That's so uncool, Straw. No, but
it's the coolest.
Just make sure you're appreciating the people around you. Like I said earlier with the whole like comment situation, like don't be like a knee-jerk reaction jerk. But so we talked about drip tape. Why don't we go ahead and play that Jay song one more time?
Okay.
And if you guys want to go run that up, go do that. Do whatever the fuck you want. But here's Jay Influential rapping well.
Yeah.
What's poppin'? I got a bad bitch strapped in the cockpit. I'm about to blast off, hit you with a rocket. Whatever that costs, I'ma get it locked in. Proceed with caution. Everybody wanna talk behind my back like I ain't watching. Lead beats exhausted, like I've been running a marathon on the track. How a boss live? Got a mansion in my dreams, better make it real life when I pull up reaching for the top 10. Said I'm handsome, bitch, please. I ain't never gonna give you time to think you got me boxed in. Ooh, catch me at work, I've been clocked in. Hitting these balls with a top spin. Building a wall you could not dent. Ripping the gator in my 10. Got a mask on cause of a golf ball. Get hit my dome piece and it's a coffin. They give me bad salt just to bring me back. And like my zombie brother, I am not dead. This is that shit they've been waiting for. Other people do it, I ain't debatable. Full of plastic like a biodegradable. Honestly, don't fucking get what they hating for. Maybe cause I set the bar, it ain't raisable. Blabbing for no motherfucking reason. Say people in front of my stage at the show trying to get dapped up, all love and cheese. And whoa, step back, you don't know me like that. I get a combo, elbow and right jab. The way the song goes, when I'm hurt, I strike back. I murder anybody trying to come from my bag. And look back at the scene like my bad. I didn't mean to do it to you, but I had no choice when I'm running through the noise and the gossip. She want my dick, bitch, you're toxic. What's poppin'? Oh yeah, that's Young Buck living like too flawless. This ain't a song about them skeletons inside my closet. This shit right here is my rarest form, if I might be honest. I'm about to blow from here, I'll call it now. My only promise now is to get more bars and more tracks. The outlaw show up to the venue on horseback and make a bounce raw, then I kick it to format and loop it on the beat like Von's record that. Said to slow it down, now I'm coming with more raps. I never do a feature when I feel like I force that. Cause when I hit the trunk for the go-go gadget, it ain't for you to know what's better happen. Bitch, what's poppin'? Yeah. Brand new whip just hopped in.
Man, I can't help but play that.
I know, I love it. It's so good.
Hit some heart reacts if you're part of those like 500 views from that video today. The young goat.
The young goat.
Man, I'm tired. The young buck.
Young buck.
Oh, jeez.
Young giant.
Young giant.
You mixed the two, I think.
Oh, did I?
I don't know. Young goat.
The kid can rap.
Yeah, he can.
That's all I'm trying to say is he can fucking rap. What up, Josh Roberts?
I think Antonio
What up,
likes
Gavin?
it.
That's my guy. Joe, that's your grandson. You right, Pops. So we got a few things to talk about. So we have a little side guest before our main guest, and this guest is important because we're going to talk about some things, Straw Talk and Nice Enough with them. And then we're also going to dive into Komatose a little bit with them. It's our good friend, Mike Fantastic.
Oh.
And he's going to just, me and him we have a little something that we're releasing. So why don't you go ahead and call my friend Mike Fantastic.
All right, let me give him a call. This is news to me.
I mean it, guys. Hit me up if you want that content on the YouTube.
There we go.
I love the Skype sound. It's my favorite. Oh, you look so good.
Oh,
Fantos.
good.
Oh, what are you doing, baby? What is you doing?
Oh, how are things?
Oh, they're all right.
Good. You sound tired. You okay?
Oh, I'm great. That's not me being tired. I forgot. No. How the fuck are you?
Man, I'm okay.
How
It's
was-
kind of weird here, but what can you do?
Yeah, at least I see you're keeping yourself safe, so that's good.
Yeah,
Um,
I found this helmet. Like, it's fine.
you fucking look like a Pokemon trainer, and I like
I
that.
am.
You are.
What's going on?
So Mike, I seen a little bit. You did like a little ashtray tonight by yourself, like half naked.
I did a little half naked, half ashtray.
You did a good job.
Thanks, man.
So we're gonna start organizing and coordinating with Smoke Break and the ashtray, and we're gonna I like the way you said it earlier. What you said, it was like a little Jay Leno and
Conan O'Brien type
Yeah.
thing. Like back.
Okay.
Let me tell you about Conan O'Brien. So I had this mentor in the 4th grade, Mike. I might have told you
Yeah.
the story. She really cared about me a lot, and she drew all these little pictures of all she was an aspiring artist. She drew little pictures for everybody in the class, but she drew me a big portrait, right? And,
Right.
dude, I look like fucking Conan O'Brien. I swear to God.
I've
Like-
always wanted to see this portrait. Is it your mom's or?
She says she don't have it. The problem is, in my early 20s, I used to like to bring it with me to house parties and hang it on people's walls without them noticing. So I don't know. Usually it got its way back to me, but I don't think it ever did.
Someone jacked
Every
that
time you
shit.
tell me the story, I love it more.
I need to find it, dude. If I found, I would cry if I see, because you'd see it, dude. It looks like a caricature of fucking when I my mom busted out laughing when I showed it to her, and I cried. I was like, "You don't laugh at that?" I don't even know who Conan O'Brien was. Fucking, it wasn't right though.
We need to get characters and go to more house parties. Is what that tells me.
That's what I'm saying. And find that picture. Fucking, it's somewhere out there.
Trade it out with an imposter.
I hope it's in the yard sale circuit. I hope people are just confused as fuck at. I hope it's a Conan O'Brien picture on somebody's wall. Fucking. So we're gonna start. Me and you need to coordinate a little more, but we're starting a Nice Enough network kind of, and with
A little bit.
with Cutthroat and with the ashtray and what you guys are doing, and we're obviously we're always working together and coordinating, but I think we're just gonna draw it in a little more.
Yeah, tighten up and be more cohesive. I think that's an important thing. We're both learning so much as we're doing this. And as the situation has changed, you know what I mean? The situation has changed so drastically from when we first started and the plan started. But
Facts.
like you always say, ducking and moving, right?
Absolutely, man. And it's, that's why I love when I'm I've been bouncing my ideas off you from the beginning of this, and it's cool to watch. Us you got to make adjustments. You got to take chances, which means you could take losses, not losses, but, have bad moments and shit when it comes to the streaming. We've had our share of that for sure, so it's good to have allies.
I think one thing is we're not scared to ever take a loss, in our whole journey.
If you never truly understand why you're winning, fucking a loss don't feel that weird.
Right. How you can't appreciate good times without shitty times.
Right. There's definitely been times where I've looked at people a show that I promoted well. I love the artist, and I'm it's going well. And I'm why are people leaving their home for this? And people are looking at me because you worked your ass off for 2 weeks, or because that's what they do. But I don't know. It's Yeah, we have an interesting mindset. It's always moving, like you say. Even when you couldn't walk, you used to say, we got to keep one foot in front of the other. And I'd be like, all right, man. Like, fucking...
Movement is life, baby.
I didn't know if you'd be scooting next to me or what. I didn't give a fuck.
I'll keep like a dirty butted dog on the carpet.
Ew.
Hey.
Always like to help Kayla out.
You have some friends that are releasing music tomorrow.
I do.
Who?
Lyrical Front.
I don't like
some of my great friends for years and years and years.
I don't like when you talk to other guys, is what I was gonna say.
Do you know you want to know something that's very Mike Fantastic about the Lyrical Front Mike Fantastic story?
What?
The first time I ever met Lyrical Front, I tried to fight all three of them at once.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's a vibe.
They were beefing with my friends Sam and Dustin, Komatose, you might know them. They didn't like each other. And we were all on a show together at the Hideout, and I arrived before everybody else, and they came. So I just walked up to them, like, "What's your problem with my fucking people, man?" And we kind of got a little heated, and then like we became best of friends since then.
Those are good dudes.
They are good dudes.
Yeah, they're so good. I would go to war with any of them.
I would do a lot of things for them. I would also not.
I can understand.
But I fully support all of my friendships in support of Lyrical Front.
Yeah.
I like their music. They're fuckheads. They're fucking entertaining. They do it because they love it. Like, they're literally passionate about being, like, making music together. I'll never forget being in Hamburg and fucking trying to sneak out after fucking a long day, and like Jeremy like swinging around the wall with his microphone and like rapping to me and Kayla, and we're just like, oh.
That did happen.
I love that the title of the record is Fart.
Man.
Like, could they be any more oddly offensive? I don't even know what it's F.T. So like it's an acronym, but I don't know what the acronym is.
Don't challenge Lyrical Front. They will.
I never have.
I mean, you said, can there be?
I love it now.
More inappropriate.
Now that there's no shows
Yes,
that I have to
yes.
worry about not putting them on, fucking, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Like, have fun, boys. Like,
what haven't they done?
Fuck that, and I don't mean that. I'll put Lyrical Front on the show any day of the week as long as everyone else is cool with it.
As long as everyone's
we got some there's some sensitive people in the industry that we deal with, and I have to be like the liaison sometime between like my wild ass friends who want to do whatever the fuck they want, which I understand, which I used to also, and still do like to do what the fuck I want from time to time. But yeah, I have to be that guy sometimes and be like, hey, that's gonna piss people off, and like.
So was the mask funny?
I like the mask. I'm also very comfortable with many things.
For some reason, you reminded me of a like one of those toy soldiers from Toy Story.
Oh, dope!
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
I want to give a little shout outs to some people because I just love when people come in here and hang out with us. Andre from Cops, that's my guy. I really like that guy. I get to see him for like 10 minutes till every night, but he always makes me laugh. He always talks to me about art. He knows a lot of the same people we do. He knows like Mr. Man and shit. Like, so it's always dope connecting like that. So what up, brother?
David Zorko.
Showalter's in here. What up, Silent Mike? Mikey Taylor, Jason Witt. What up, Jay Buffalo, Corey? We appreciate you guys doing and coming in when we're doing a live show like this.
Yeah.
It means a fucking lot.
You know what I like a lot too? I want to throw this out there, like a new part of your lexicon.
What's that?
When you're like, "That's my guy."
That's my guy.
That's my guy. Like it's really, I love it. I love it a lot.
That's funny.
Everyone's his guy.
That's my guy.
I got a lot of guys. Leave me alone. I do.
I love it. I think it's adorable.
It's awesome. Like when I'm delivering pizza, it'll be like tonight. It's like,
Thanks.
Please send Strawstone. It's like Gary. And I'm like, don't worry about it. You know what
Gary's
I mean?
my
Like,
guy.
That's my guy.
My guy. Yeah.
So we're gonna be starting like. So as we're like adding, like not adding, we're combining. You know, but as we're doing this like nice network, whatever it is. I want more shows too, though. So this is me and Mike looking all of you out there. If you've been thinking it'd be dope to do a weekly show of some sort, if you fucking have content or even segment ideas, we're all a team, literally all of us. So let's all work together, and we would love to get some more people and even help. I would say that Smoke Break and me and Kayla would be there to with open arms to any good ideas.
This is a casting call.
There are 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And you don't even got to. I mean, we got a casting couch over here too. Right. If you're really interested, this is just gonna. Anybody. We made a video.
Don't pay any attention to the couch behind the curtain.
I'm not saying I'm tired. That's not it. And but these people are gonna wonder where their fucking mowers are soon. So like, I can't do 3 shows a day anymore. No, but that's the plan all along. I would love for this eventually to be like 3 days a week, or maybe be part of a different variant show. Just like anything else, like I'm an entertainer. I love talking to you guys. I love being up here, but I also know that like some really talented people that would be interesting to listen to, and I want to encourage everyone to take part, because this is kind of going to be combined with the new way of doing things, I think.
Yeah, it's the new normal, right?
Right. What up, Danielle? What up, Gary Lang? Michael said, "Where the hell is Komatose?" This is our pre-Komatose talk. We always do about 20 minutes without our guest. We're up to 27. You know what? Maybe we're toning down Komatose's ego a little bit. You know, it's like, fuck this. Like, you know. Thinking of Komatose though, why don't you tell me a little bit about Komatose from the mind of Mike Fantastic?
Komatose is the first person that ever took me seriously. Like, I hit him up back in the MySpace days when I decided to be a rapper, and we were just starting, and then I was like, we have to collaborate with somebody, and that way we can build our fan base. So I looked around on MySpace, and I found him because he was from Omaha, and he had a huge amount of followers on MySpace. Like, he was MySpace famous.
Hey.
He was on this record label called Serial Killing Records. He was a big he still is a big deal in horrorcore music. He is like revered. They say he created a subgenre of horrorcore music called slasher horrorcore music, which, like, you know, that you add the character like a Jason Voorhees or a Freddy Krueger or something like that, and Komatose is like that. He's OG like that in horrorcore music. And I hit him up to collaborate. I'm like, hey, man, I'm from Omaha. I'm just starting. I'm looking to, you know, I want to make some music. How can we collaborate? What would it take? And he's like, I need you to come to my show on Thursday and bring me a large peach iced tea from Sonic. And I was like, okay, you fucking weirdo. So I went to Sonic and I got a peach iced tea, and I went to the show and brought him his beverage. And that like started a years-long friendship where you know, I played him my music, and I don't think he got it at first because honestly it wasn't very good, but I gave him the CD with the first meeting when he left, and I think he listened to it, and then he called me the next day, and he's like, maybe it was a couple days later, he's like, hey man, people need to hear this music, so I want to help you make this better. And that's been like a theme in our whole journey together making music on Cutthroat Productions has always been full of like misfits that kind of got dismissed initially, and the roster, I mean, it's very strong with talented people. But like when he first gave me the opportunity, I was trash, and he really helped mold me into give me like a unique sound and stuff. And then like he just is continually he did like the Trash Man. I don't know if you remember the Trash Man. He like Surreal was on Cutthroat Productions. Really? Back in the day, they put out a Surreally Thiessen mixtape on Cutthroat. Like Sam has touched like musically, he has a connection everywhere in the city. Like there are people that you would have no idea that have worked with Komatose that have back in the day. And frankly, I think he's slept on. I think like his talent and his showmanship is unparalleled and frankly underappreciated. And I'm just really glad that he's like currently on our team right now, you know.
Abso-fucking-lutely. One of the
Agreed.
most underrated humans in Omaha. Not like the most polished, nicest fucking guy in the world, but who likes those guys anyways? You know.
Oh yeah.
He's opinionated, but he's earned every opinionated he fucking opinionated. Every opinion he has. His stage performance, he was one of the first people where he's like, yo, you can't just get up there and rap, you know, and like he's up there, he'll push the limits. I've seen him do like chair dance fucking routines in a pumpkin mask, like fucking,
Yeah.
I feel
Throw
like,
tables. Business Sam too. Business Sam, like you were talking about him being unpolished and not very nice. Like that's what I call Business Sam. Like when it's show day and stuff, he is fucking just downright mean. And he doesn't even mean to be. Like I think he just comes across that way because he is just a big teddy bear, man, you know.
He really
I think
is.
it's hilarious.
I feel like I always see like he's always super willing to help people too, and like help kind of like, you know, bridge the gap for people, or like he's genuinely interested in other people's like things, like what kind of camera they're using or what kind of program they're using, or you know, and I feel like he's very, I don't know, helpful.
As long as you are out there trying, like you're out there doing your own research and trying to find shit, and then you ask advice, Sam is an open book, man. He will help you. But if you're trying to get some kind of like free bullshit,
Right.
like if you're not trying, you're like, just show me how to do this, he's not going to waste his time with you. But like if you're out there fucking working and you're struggling, or you want to try to up your game, like he is a valuable resource to the entire community.
Absolutely. And he's somebody that I bounce shit off of him like literally all the time. Like I'll hit him up and be like, "Yo, is this trash?" You know, like I value his opinion. He's smart. He's fucking honest about things. One of the most humbling like moments I've had like in music at all is sitting down with him and him telling me how he thinks I can help him, you know, now that I've grown and learned and started Nice Enough to have somebody who like really gave me like a first like official home. And like when he came over and started working with us too, it made all of us, you know what I mean? We were all like connected, and that was like, I never thought that would happen, because I know like, you know, there's so many years behind him. He could, you know, there could have been ego, there could have been a lot of things, but like the fact that he's seen even I can help him in his art a little bit, knowing how about his business he is, it shook me a little bit. It made me want to do better for sure. So,
and frankly, like he is fiercely independent, and he has remained fiercely independent for years because he hasn't got a fair shake from a lot of people, and a lot of people have not treated him decently, bro. And I agree with you. Like I'm so impressed that like he actually joined the team, and like I feel like Nice Enough is just like a fucking all-star team.
It's bunch
so
of
cool.
giants, man.
Yeah, there's so many fucking resources, and like Sam Rocha is Komatose is one of the most underutilized.
I hope there's some members of Nice Enough and people around me pay fucking attention. He's not lying. Sam is OG status. He's somebody that you should know. He's somebody worth knowing.
He's someone you should ask questions.
Yeah, so like, you know, he's like in that group chat with us, and you know, a lot of like newer artists that are part of Nice Enough and stuff, and he's humble, man. He's super humble, because you know, he's just right there with these kids, and I'm thinking, man, Sam 5 years ago that I met, like fucking like I'm just glad he's making music. I'm glad he's motivated to still present himself as Komatose. That means a lot.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna say goodbye to you and call Sam.
Yeah, let's call
Yeah,
Sam.
go talk to the man. It's gonna be fun.
All right, man. Thanks for being
All right,
with
love
us,
you guys.
dude. Love you. See you next Thursday. Fucking
Absolutely.
smoke break at 7 p.m. next Thursday. Part of the Nice Network, or whatever the fuck we're gonna call it.
Whatever it's called.
He's like, Mike's like, I thought it was the Mike Network. We'll fucking argue. We'll argue later about it. She's
All
like,
right, I love you guys.
All
love you
right,
too.
love you too. Bye.
I love Mike Fantastic.
I do too.
I could talk to him all day.
Yeah.
Let's call Sam.
Yeah, let's call Sam.
Let's just get right in there.
Boom.
Get right in there. That was so sexual.
Hopefully he answers.
Thank you to everyone who's with us. Deception's been hanging out with us. It's good to have you, man. All right, we got the man.
We
Give it a
can't see
second. You might have to click
He's like, this is all on purpose.
the video button. Yeah, there he is. Can you hear us, Sam?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy.
Awesome. You're looking great, my dude.
Kind of handsome.
Oh, super handsome. Now, is that the new mask?
What'd you say, buddy?
Is that a new mask?
No, it's the same mask.
Same
Same one I've had for, what, about 4 or 5 years?
I know you did some experimenting with new masks. How'd that go?
Oh, wait. You mean my regular face?
Where you're gonna...
Hey.
Yeah, that's sick.
I love that.
I love that. That's so dope.
That's
Now,
super cool.
you're handsome. You are one handsome man.
Thanks, buddy.
So we got...
It's just me showing off my new ugly side, you know?
So obviously we got Komatose here with us. Horrorcore legend, OG, founder, owner of Cutthroat Productions, part of Nice Enough Entertainment.
Indeed.
He's been making music as long as, 20 years now?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I put out cassettes and I've put out VHS tapes in the day. It's been quite a while.
We're old.
Yeah.
But we're still awesome, so that's what's awesome. So what are you up to, man?
You know, just hunkered down the fucking basement and house and just trying to fucking survive COVID-19, bro.
Are you essential, or they still got you working out there?
Bro, I've been working every day. I work at the hospital, you know, so
right. That's what
I'm in it every day. I got all the updates. I know exactly what's going on, like, before everybody else, so it's pretty wild.
And he's treating people decent the whole time.
I try.
And being creative, man. I know you're always working and you're always upgrading and trying to present your art differently, because I talk to you about it almost daily, if not every other day, you know.
Yeah.
I love having you as a resource, somebody that I could reach out to pick your brain. And I was just telling Mike, we had Mike as the first caller, and man, I hope some of these young cats, they know what a resource you are and what you have done, because it's impressive, but at the same time you're growing alongside everybody you're working with. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. You're always, like, you haven't done your live concert show yet because you wanted to fucking do it better than you imagined, you know.
Than everybody. I've done a lot of extensive homework on how to do like professional TV studio type at home web broadcasting, and I've got the piece on order. It's just because of COVID, like, the supplier hasn't sent them out yet. So sometime at the end of April, beginning of May, I'm going to have a pretty fucking live little show for everybody.
Dude, that's going to be so fucking sick. I cannot wait. You got new music coming?
Kind of, sort of. Been working on The Uglier. This is, you know, my new face. The Ugly, excuse me, was a record I put out back in 2004, 2005. And at that time, when I put that record out, I made it in my bedroom on a omnidirectional mic that sat on a milk crate with the computer sitting right next to it. And it sounds to me like total dog shit, but, like, the concepts and the production and shit, that was some of my favorite. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be like George Lucas and fuck with my original vision and go back and re-record everything, reproduce some shit, make everything sound clean. And there's some people back in the day that I don't fuck with anymore, so I'm taking them out, putting some new people in. So it's like the director's cut, the producer's cut, the George Lucas fucked up the original trilogy cut.
I love it.
So as soon as COVID blows over, I got a visual planned with God himself, Aaron Gum. So we're gonna come together, put something nice together for everybody, and once we wrap that up, we'll send the record off and do it right.
Dude,
Sounds
that's
super
absolutely awesome. I love that you even after all these years, it's like in there I still, like, see a little bit of, like, petty. It's like, and cut these motherfuckers off, like, because why the fuck not? It's your art, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for real.
I remember. I think I seen one of your first posts probably when you must have like first started mulling this over a few months ago when like you're talking about that project and like it like I love how your follow through. If like you get like an idea and like I don't like it's follow through and it's probably a bit of stubbornness like too, but it's like you got that idea and like I love hearing that it's gonna happen and you have a fucking plan to do it right. Like it's I think a lot of people could learn from that type of making shit happen. You can speak whatever the fuck you want, just go make it happen afterwards.
Yeah, for real. You know, there's a lot of people that come out and say, well, I want to do this. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. And then nothing happens. Because I'm the type of person who's like, all right, tunnel vision until this fucking vision or this artistic endeavor is fucking done. I can't stop. And it's just, it gnaws at me until I fucking get it all hammered out.
Right. No, I love it. And I'm kind of the same way. Like half ideas don't sit with me well. So like I've almost for a while I was saying like the little thing like say less, and it's like that way like maybe when you fucking say something it holds a little weight, and it's a reminder to myself, and it's a good fucking lesson for everybody.
Yep.
So let's start with I know it's kind of generic, but for like the younger fans and the people that are our followers, tell us a little bit about who Komatose is.
Well, Komatose is a big horror nerd. I fell in love with hip hop at a very young age. I was probably 6 or 7. I heard Parents Just Don't Understand by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, and I bugged my mom to death to buy that cassette for me. And she got it for me for my birthday. And then that moved on to other people, Young MC, Kid and Play, shit like that. And then ever since I was probably 4 or 5, when I saw my very first horror movie, which was Halloween 3, I think, because that shit was burned into my brain as a kid. And then when I heard DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince do Nightmare on My Street, that was like horrorcore. That was like horror raps put together. To me, that was the birth of horrorcore. And I was like, shit, you could do that? You could rap horror movies? And then I heard Bushwick Bill do Child's Play. He rapped about Chucky. And I'm like, this shit is fucking wild. Like, I can make horror rap. This is a real thing. And then probably when I was about 18, I would guess, I was working as a busboy down at Piccolo's. And I was writing my raps because I was finally going to do some shit. And the homie Billy Panalis was one of my coworkers. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just writing some raps. He's like, let me read that shit. I'm like, all right, fine, here you go. And I was kind of embarrassed because it's fucking, no one knows what fucking horror rap is. He read it and he's like, this shit sounds like ICP. And I'm like, what the fuck is ICP? So he comes back, he's like, man, I'm gonna bring you this tape. So the next day he comes back and brings me a dub of Riddle Box, and I listen to it. And I'm like, holy shit, this is kind of what I'm trying to fucking do. Blood, guts, murder, all in the old school hip hop boom bap shit. So, you know, it's just kind of where I jumped off, and I've been doing it probably professionally since about 2001.
That's crazy.
So I've been doing this quite a long time.
So have you always been a solo artist?
Now, when I got my start in the game, I fucked around with some homies from Piccolo's, working the back of the day. Chris Shue and John Dale, they had some recording equipment, which was actually a telephone and a karaoke machine. And we were rapping to it, thought it was fucking hard. And then after I did some more karaoke raps, got some of that experience under my belt and whatnot, I went and bought like a drum machine, a sampler, a mixer, and my own karaoke machine. And I hooked all that shit up together and started doing my shit, my horror shit. And then that was the advent of like 33K internet. Like, dial, you gotta get another phone line, hook that shit up, fucking wait for that shit to dial. And so I started looking up people, and I found other people like the Down Boys, Simpkin Heights. Those are some old heads for fucking horrorcore. And I started talking to them people. I'm like, oh, I do that shit. So I started sending out little tapes to people. And I found this other cat who was living in New York at the time. And he's looking to do some songs, and his name was Ruckus. And we just hit it off like brothers. Like, I would say something and he would finish my sentence. He would have an idea. It was exactly the same idea I had. So we decided, fuck it, dude. Let's just link up. We'll send tapes back and forth, and we'll just work on a project together. And that was Cryptic, and that's how that started. And we became kind of legendary from that. And
like a long-distance rap duo.
Yeah, dude. Back before like like collaborating through email was a thing, we was sending tapes back and forth through the mail.
That's crazy.
That's follow through. Like
that's
Yeah,
dedication.
man.
That's dedication.
That that just I have so many like angles that like my mind like explodes to that because I'm so involved in like the promotion of music nowadays, and to hear about, you know, how you even had to just even get a track done when, you know, there's so much instant gratification bullshit these days. Like that wasn't an option, you know, and there wasn't a lot of people. You wouldn't have, that's why you didn't have so many fucking rappers, because not a lot of people are gonna, first of all, be like have the networking skills to be able to communicate with someone across the country enough to be able to like portray their thoughts and to like get that connection, but then to like write the letters, send the tapes, fucking actually record them, send them back and wait weeks to wonder, you know, what like it was gonna.
For real.
That blows my mind.
That shit was like, I would call John like 4 days later. Did you get that cassette yet? It's like, hold on, me don't get here that fast.
Dude, that's amazing. So
I'd be so scared that it would get lost.
Is this a bad time for me to bring up the drip tape and how everybody needs to be a little more patient?
Right?
I found some self-serving.
I mean, technically, the drip tape's only supposed to be out till what, April 25th. So y'all just need to slow it up a little bit.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, don't they like? Man, I stopped. My drip turned off. I got fat. I started delivering pizzas, man. It was like the end of the world and shit. Like,
gotta pay that MUD, baby. Put them water back on.
Let me real quick before we move on. I like to go and make sure we're acknowledging. We got Jeremiah Anderson in here yelling things at you. A fan of yours, obviously. David Zorko. I think we know that handsome fella. Gunner B.
Yeah.
That's someone who's in here watching
Gunner
every
B
day.
has a fan question.
Forrest Tomorrow. He's in here. Fan question?
Yeah, Gunner B has a
Why don't you go for it, Kayla?
What inspired you to pursue a career in hip hop?
What, say that again? I didn't quite hear that.
What inspired you to pursue a career in hip hop?
I don't know if it's a career. It's definitely a hobby that nets me some extra money on the side. But, you know, it's as funny as it may be, like, if I were to ever meet Will Smith or Jeff Towns, I would probably pass out. Like, I would fangirl and just fucking die. Those dudes set me on a path for life, like, shaped me as a young man. Because then he also had the TV show. And I was like, this is tight. My dude who I listen to now has a TV show. So it's just, basically, I wanted to be Will Smith. I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. There's just something inside me that makes me want to write these stories and tell, you know, fucking entertain people.
Dude,
like, I'm not here to fucking like blow your mind with fucking lyricisms and metaphors. I'm here to fucking take you out of your element, turn the lights off, build up the campfire, fucking bring out the marshmallows. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
It's a little bit
spooky.
different.
Did you see the Joyner Lucas Will video that he did?
Yeah, I sure did.
How cool was that?
I marked out for that shit.
Man, we need a Komatose version of that, man. Fucking in the mask, like fucking, just like no one would expect, like this horrorcore artist, like shouting out Will Smith.
That'd be a super cool concept.
I mean, that's what these kids like.
Well, actually, at the end of The Ugly, I did redo Nightmare on My Street, and Mike is actually on that. That's the first thing that Mike has ever been on with me.
You guys need a video.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Shout out to Mike for joining us. He had a lot of nice things to say about you.
Did. He said some.
I was watching on the iPad. I was gushing a little bit. That was very nice of him to say.
Joe Barlow.
Shout out to the homie Mike.
AKA Deception. Someone, I know you're a fan of battle rap and Deception. He said that
I love it.
He'd say he'd love to build with you sometime, man. So he said besides saying hi, he'd love to communicate with you and do some.
Well,
art.
you know, a funny little side note is Deception was on Cutthroat for about a hot minute. I actually put out a single for him, a Halloween single.
Really?
Yep. Me and Deception got a lot of history.
Really? Joe Barlow?
Joe Barlow? Why have we never heard about this?
Are you thinking of someone else?
No. Oh, not Deception. I'm sorry, Decipher.
Oh.
My bad.
We like Decipher, too.
Yeah,
I actually talked to him earlier. That's all these rapper
not
names.
Deception.
Shout out to Decipher as well.
Yeah, shout out. But yeah, Joe Barlow wants to do work. He wants to know why you don't build.
Let's do work. Hit me up. You got some ideas to do? Let's do them.
All you gotta do is send a message.
Well, don't you know me and you are gonna be starting a video battle rap league soon? I just haven't messaged you about it. So
I'm for
it. In all your free time, my free
it. For real.
Let me see. So let's talk a little bit about since we got maybe some young cats in here, maybe we got their attention with someone a little different.
Yeah.
Let's talk about branding and merch, and like what it like means to you, like because you are the master of like I don't see it like as merch. I see like you deliver for your fans. Everything that they have is like a collector's item. You like don't really do any type of bullshit, you know. And I just want to, if you could, you know, drop a little game for these cats.
I've always thought of it as it's a game of selling cookies, okay? Everybody that raps anymore has fucking cookies, okay? What's going to make your cookies better than the next man's cookies? Okay, he can rap real good, but is it on CDR? Does he have a t-shirt, he put it on a marker? Does he have a poster? Does he have a flyer? Does he have anything? Like, I've seen so many talented cats come and go, like dudes that can rap circles around anybody, and they have nothing to show for it. How the fuck am I going to remember you or get in touch with you after that fucking show to showcase and pay off those skills that you had? Like, I've always been about, that's partly why I wear a mask and shit. It's like, okay, so we did a show, for instance, let's say, at the Lookout. You had me, you had 4 other rappers. Who are you going to remember that night? The guys who with the caps, the long shirts, the chains. You're gonna remember the dude with the half rotted face, the pumpkin mask, talking about murder.
Right.
You're gonna remember me because I stick out of a fucking crowd.
Right.
Same thing with fucking merch. Okay, so one thing that grabbed my attention recently was some dude had nothing, but I'm like, okay, so how am I supposed to remember you? He actually came up to me and said, "Check this out." He had this little like binder folder plastic thing inside and had like a complete printed outside. I opened it up, had a USB drive on it with his name, like all the contact info on the inside. I was like, that's fucking sharp.
Yep.
That's fucking sharp. I fuck with you. Let me get that. So I paid him $10 for his thing. Did I really listen to it? No, but like I remembered him and I'll never forget him because he had something that nobody else had. And this was probably like 5 years ago, before like USB drives were super huge. Mm-hmm. So I was like, this guy knows what he's doing. Same thing, I try to come out every which way. I've had Zippo lighters. I've had movie tickets. I've had fucking basketball jerseys. Fucking, I got these fucking things now. I got the fucking gloves,
Hey.
It's always something new, dog. You got to keep innovating. Mm-hmm. Shit gets boring. Everyone has CDs, Everyone has T-shirts. So how do you make your T-shirts more special? How do you make your CDs more special? You got to compete with all the cookies on the table. Everybody's a baker. Everybody's got cookies. What makes yours better?
And that goes down. I mean, don't just think you can get some shirts and your friends are just going to go buy them too. That's a silly mistake that people make. You do have to you got to put a little work, a little thought into it and make it different. You can't just have another fucking average version of a chocolate chip cookie.
Right.
So,
bro, go find yourself a fucking actual artist. Go hit up a tattoo artist. Have them draw you something for $100 and invest that shit. Absolutely. It takes money to make money, bro. You got to fucking be willing. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, why the fuck would I invest in you?
Absolutely. I totally fucking agree. And obviously you're one of the first people that I ever worked with, so I paid attention. I think I do a good job with our presentation and whatnot, and I know I always got you and Mike and the rest of you fucks watching me to catch me, but let's talk a little bit about your personal shit. You like collecting things. What's your favorite thing to collect?
I like what?
Collecting things.
Oh, collecting things? Oh, right now I'm on a bad vinyl kick, bro. Bad vinyl kick. I've just been out there fucking right before COVID hit. I found that Amazon was a endless hole of, I don't have this vinyl. I need this vinyl. In fact, I'm waiting on like $150 Chino XL record to come through from Amazon right now. I put a couple more on order today, actually. So I got a problem with collecting vinyl right now. And of course, that's moved over into my personal stuff. I'm one of the few people out there actually offering vinyl for my records. Absolutely. I found a nice little place that'll do small runs for not cheap, but definitely cheaper than paying for a full 300 to 500 run. So
Right. I'm gonna need one of those vinyls, and that's kind of where I was getting with it. I know that you've been obsessed with your vinyls lately. I want a fucking record player so bad.
Me too.
And to start getting vinyls, but I know that I'll go overboard with it, man. Like I know I'll spend so much money.
Well,
on
you know,
vinyls.
me and the homie lived together, and I was kind of jealous of his vinyl collection. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start my own.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. We're gonna have to too. We're gonna do that.
I saw that there's actually a subscription service now where you can get vinyls monthly. That looks super cool.
Yeah, Mike does that, I think.
Oh really?
If I remember.
Yeah, he sure does.
Cool.
Do we have any content for him tonight?
We do. Hold on one second. You were frozen for a second. Okay. We have a video. So, Sam, you won't be able to hear it, just so you know.
So we're gonna play. What are we?
Oh, that's not it.
That's not Sam. What are we playing, Kay?
King of Hearts.
King of Hearts.
Yeah.
Was that a two? Was it a 2-track album, like maxi single?
Yeah, I put out a little something for Valentine's Day because people were like, "How come you ain't got nothing new coming out?" And I was like, "Well, Valentine's Day is around the corner." So I cooked up a brand new joint, hollered at Bad Mind for some production, and then took an old school track from The Ugly, redid that, put a new beat on it, put it out there with the instrumental and the acapella, like when you used to buy CDs in the stores and they had like, you know, singles with the acapella and the instrumental. So thought I'd, do a little different.
I like that, man. You're always the old duck and move, man. You're always. Oh, sheesh, Louise.
Sorry.
All right. You can't hear it, but I could hear it. It's loud. We're gonna go ahead and.
No, we're not ready yet. Sorry.
Oh, it's not ready yet.
It has to load a little bit.
Kayla, you got a question for Komatose?
I do. So, he kind of touched a little bit about. I mean, I guess you talked a little bit about some of the people that you worked with. Early on, is there anyone that you would consider like a Grand Slam collab or somebody that you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
I mean, to be honest, no. I've worked with all my icons. I've worked with Chino XL. Awesome. I've worked with The Cage. I've worked with Mac Lethal back in the day. The only person I'd probably be left that I'd like to talk with, but isn't personally like an icon or anything, is I'd probably like to fuck a little bit with Gore-Tex. Okay. And I've actually reached out to him and started that footwork. I just haven't followed through with it yet because I don't have something in the bag for him. But yeah, I've fucked with all the people I want to fuck with that are on that upper echelon level for me.
Sweet.
You gonna go ahead and try this video, okay?
Yep,
all right,
ready.
we're gonna play King of Hearts.
Roses are red, violets are blue. One is dead, so are you. Roses are red, violets are blue. One is dead, so are you.
I really miss Halloween, so I'ma do my thing. Go alone, home to home, give your chest a slight sting. I'm not selling a service, just fulfilling a purpose. My hunger for the thing that beats under your epidermis. Every time it bumps, that fucker's calling my name. Bitch, I'm always game, so I'ma dig inside your frame. The 14 was for love, but now it's strictly for blood. My suit and tie will catch you by the total murder stud. Like knock knock, another for the bucket. I'm feeling a little extra, I might go for the stomach and paint my name in your guts and leave it for the public and prove to you Halloween 2 ain't nothing to fuck with. Candy bars and razor blades, I'm serving needles and chocolate with a rose in my mouth, and you'll plead with me to stop it. It's Feb 14, let's tear these Jackson Queens apart. The only Valentine's you need is Komatose, the King of Hearts. Still going door to door, but I'm looking for something special. I need for you to share with me your precious blood vessel. I'm very sentimental, your heart I shall confine. Komatose, the King of Hearts, your bloody Valentine. Still going door to door, but I'm looking for something special. I need for you to share with me your precious blood vessel. I'm very sentimental, your heart I shall confine. Comatose the key, your heart, your bloody valentine. Lucid when I write, but stupid with the life. I might ruin your night, I'm like Cupid with a knife. Pierce the beating heart, and then move in for a bite. Dressed in my Sunday's best, so I'm doing it right. Dapper, debonair, devastatingly demented. Give me a call, your heart's ever been rejected. I'll break it some more, at least 4 different sections. It'll be in my stomach, a really deep connection. Halloween, I was out here collecting body parts, but today's the day to concentrate on just the rotting hearts. I've got a box full of festering aortas. I'm just paying homage to one of the all-time greatest horrors. Don't have a pickaxe, but big dabs to Harry Warden. Can't deny him and I love that very organ. The blood valve chamber. In full disclaimer, I ripped out my own and put it in a heart-shaped container. Going door to door, but I'm looking for something special. I need for you to share with me your precious blood vessel. I'm very sentimental, your heart I shall confine. Comatose the key, your heart, your bloody valentine. Still going door to door, but I'm looking for something special. I need for you to share with me your precious blood vessel. I'm very sentimental, your heart I shall confine. Comatose the key, your heart, your bloody valentine. It's Halloween, so I'ma do my thing. So I'ma do my thing. It's Halloween, so I'ma do my thing. It's Halloween, so I'ma do my thing.
Sheesh.
Hey, that was dope.
I think the crowd was enjoying that,
Gunnerby
man.
really liked it.
That's dope, man. That's
Just a little ditty about Valentine's Day and collecting hearts.
That's one thing about your music, man. It just fucking hits, dude. Like your production and like obviously you do everything yourself, right? Like you record, you mix.
No, actually, I adopted a new motto recently. I can't remember who said it, but sometimes you got to learn to let go of all your control to get a better product. Okay. And I've actually employed Bad Mind for that one, and he actually is exclusively producing my record After the Ugly.
It sounds good,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Not saying you ever sounded bad, but that sounded really good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's these JBL headphones.
I did do a little bit on that beat. I added some piano and a couple breaks and shit. It's kind of like a co-produced jam, but the beat for that beat is Bad Mind.
Shout out to Bad Mind. That shit's dope, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shout out.
Gunner said, dude, that was like, whoa. I'm just repeating the most hard hitting comments. You know what I mean?
Draco says, loving the new mask.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Clayton, what up, dude? We got quite a few people in here. I got a question for you, Sam.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I like to call this my broke ass dream job. If you could pick one job to where like you knew like even if you did it for 20 years, you're probably still gonna be broke as fuck. But you're like, man, I'd like doing that job though. Like your good buddy Mike Fantastic. Do you know what his broke ass dream job is?
What's that?
To be a fucking receptionist. That's what he said, and then he practiced called. Like he's fucking good.
Thank you for calling Nice Enough Entertainment.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I dropped pizza off to Morgan the other day, and he said, I wish that other lady receptionist would quit so I can be a receptionist with Morgan. So
shit. I don't know. I'd say working at a video game store. Okay. Shit, I could sit there and fucks with talking video game shit all day with people, or like working at a rental store for videos or something. But those don't exist anymore because fucking digital.
Right.
So I don't know.
I think that's a good answer, and that's a first answer. That's one that I'd like too.
Yeah.
I got lots of them. I realized I would like be so happy, like just doing so many fucking things. I used to like look at mailmen and be like, I don't know if like no people must not have like bigged me up too much when I was kidding. I was like, man, lucky, fucking get to carry all that mail, fucking every day.
We've talked about this before, but my very first job was in a video game store.
Yeah.
So
we did talk about that on Lost in Omaha.
We sure did.
Yep.
Shout out to Lost in Omaha podcast that he does with Mike Fantastic and Morgan, and you can get that on Spotify and all sorts of shit. Right, it's all over.
Yep, Apple, Spotify, Google Play, that shit's everywhere. It'll be coming back as soon as COVID fucking blows over.
Yeah, because there's some really solid episodes on there.
Yeah, I love Lost in Omaha.
Yeah, man, getting to know your local neighbors, dude, that have put in work over the past years is fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah. What?
I believe you have another one, don't you?
I do. Okay, so flash forward 50 years from now, and the cool Kattens and Kittens are exploring the OG horrorcore artist, Komatose, and what do you think that they're going to be saying about your music, or what do you want them to be saying, or hope for them to be saying about you as an artist and about your music?
Oh, shit. That's a fucking deep question.
Sorry.
I hope they look at me as like a George Romero or an Ari Aster or, you know, a guy who cared about his fucking artwork, someone who fucking gave it his best, didn't compromise vision, someone who didn't give a fuck what other people thought, because I do this music because I really don't give a fuck. This is what's inside of me. I don't do music to fit in. I don't do music to approve of anybody. Even horrorcore fans, like, I don't care if they like what I do, because I like what I do. If you happen to like what I do, fucking cool. I like that. But I make this music for me first and foremost. So as long as they understand that my artistic integrity has always been intact and that I fucking gave up my all, my 100%, didn't cut no shorts, corners, what have you, did the best to my ability. That's all I want, dude. I just want fucking
For sure.
that grandiose plateau. That's all, nothing too big.
Yes, I completely agree. I that's a super solid answer.
I love it.
Thank you.
Your gloves. You're doing a raffle, right?
Yeah. The rap gloves, bro.
Tell us about the raffle you're doing for that.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna put them on next ever live fucking show I do. No, I'll fucking rock them.
That's what's up. How do we get involved in that raffle?
The raffle. Right now on thecutshop.com, we got a raffle going on. You can get a pair of these fine gloves. Make sure they're gloves, plural. There's the other one. 2.
A cheapo
one to
move.
the left, one to the right. $3 gets you a chance. 2 chances for $5, or you can get 4 chances for $9. I'm gonna tell you right now, my fan base is so fucking crazy. I have not had one person put in a ticket for 1 or a ticket for 2. Everyone has gone 4. There's not a person who has participated in the raffle that hasn't gone less than 4, and it's fucking bananas.
That's crazy.
With that fucking glove, you also get my personal October's Children jersey. It's the only one ever made. I wore it for about a year performing. I don't ever wear it anymore, of course, because of stupid shit. So I'm going to give that away with the fucking raffle too. Now, I got an exclusive for StrawTalk After Dark.
Uh-oh.
Since all these people started entering, and I've got these people who have bought no less than fucking 4 tickets per entry, I'm throwing in a second place bonus prize. So one person's going to win the grand prize. Second person's going to win another prize. When I first started doing vinyl, I did the Boom Bap Blood Splat Horrorcore backpack on vinyl. I had to do a test press to make sure everything came out right. There's a couple errors on that bitch, but it's got different actual disc work on it. So I'm going to give that away to the person who comes in second on the raffle. That way more people have a chance to fucking win some shit.
That sounds pretty fucking cool.
I'm like, shit,
Can you win both?
I mean, no.
God damn.
I would like to spread the love around a little bit for all the people. I've sold in total 219 raffle tickets. So
that's amazing,
it's fucking,
man.
It's going, dude.
I think we're gonna have to buy a couple. But if we win though, you got to just come up with like some fake name or something. That way, fucking, because I do not need your fans like coming to Nice Enough headquarters, fucking trying to steal that shit. Ain't trying to deal.
Well, I know there's a homie or 2 that's entered, and if they win, I hope it doesn't come out favoritism. But I mean, they can't though, because I'm gonna broadcast the whole fucking drawing live, so everyone knows it's a fair deal. Yeah. I'm gonna draw that name on 420 on my Facebook page. So
Sweet.
See who wins.
So, have you done anything during, like, I know that you're super busy being like an essential worker and working at the hospital and stuff, but like, have you had any opportunity to kind of work on things while you're, while this is all going on, or like, I guess hone in on?
Yeah, I've been working on the uglier. I got all my vocals finally wrapped up. I just have a couple collab features I'm waiting to get in, and then of course I gotta wait for COVID to blow over so I can get with Aaron Gum and we can get our actors together and shit and get that filmed. But a lot of my time right now, I'm going crazy because I'm kind of on hold with music until I can get all that the uglier shit squared away. I've been playing a lot of Silent Hill, and also waiting for my piece to start doing webcasts from home so I can entertain people out there just like you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like I said, end of April, beginning of May, I can get that piece and focus some of my creative energies on entertaining people at home.
Do not be surprised if I get a computer and that's the second piece I buy is that, and I piggyback your purchase. You showed it off and it looks like everything we fucking need. Like,
yep.
It's a devastating piece, dude. I can't wait. I'm fucking stoked.
I was actually talking to Mike about you, and I told him my plan. I was like, dude, you know how like having Sam buy it right before me might be like the best cheat code fucking ever. Especially if I'm fresh by like you're obsessed with it, man. I can just like even just catch the crumbs of knowledge off of that. Like, but
yeah.
I appreciate what you've been for me and for Kayla as far as like a guiding like source with our music and our first time doing solo music, and even though we're not everything that a horrorcore artist is always around, you've never shown any bias towards me at all for not for being the goofy Strawstone rapper, weed smoking person that.
Well, dude, it's like to be honest, like a lot of kids will ask me about like, hey, what's your favorite horrorcore artist? Who do you listen to? I don't listen to anybody. Yeah. Like, I don't like horrorcore music, honestly. There's very few people I fuck with. Like, I listen to Allah Zul Elu here and there. I fuck with a little bit of Insane Poetry, some old school House of Crazies. That's really about it. Like, I listen to a lot of emo hip hop shit. I'm big into Atmosphere, Sage Francis, old school hip hop. I listen to a lot of like, my girl just got me into Vaporwave, which is like lo-fi techno. That shit fucking kills. Like, I don't really listen to horrorcore just because this is what I do. This ain't what I'm about.
Right. And
really, which is weird.
I think you just have an appreciation like all around. Like it I'm glad that I'm at where I'm at mentally to be able to like pick your brain properly. Because when I was doing music myself as an artist, I think I was just a little too spread out and not focused or certain of even if I wanted to make music. So I love that I have you as a resource to be able to ask about for Kayla or Jay or Smoke Break or any of them. And it just means everything that you're part of Nice Enough and that you're willing to do interviews like this. You've been doing this a long time. Like you said, you have your own interview show. So it made me a little nervous, man, just because like everything else.
You're doing good, buddy.
We're trying. We're trying, and we couldn't do it without people like you that know what the fuck they're doing, giving a fuck about our progress. So
yeah. Definitely.
It's all love, baby. I just love helping people make the world a cooler place to be in. It's like the main thing.
We need more.
I love weirdos. I love people who beat to their own fucking drum. Those are my peeps. You know what I'm saying?
Just like where I have Mike's treat people decent, like I always like saying that, but I credit Mike to that. I would say the do cool shit is definitely comes from Sam. I think that was probably the origin of me hearing him say that years ago. And obviously it's stuck in my fucking brain, and now everybody loves saying that. You got to be careful what you say around me. I'm like a fucking parakeet, and then everyone else like hears it too.
Billboard.
But
literally.
Yeah, man. Just our time is so fucking fleeting anymore, and especially with this COVID shit, man. Just do what the fuck you want, and who gives a fuck about what what other people want you to do. Just do what makes you happy. Get that zen.
I think I'm gonna get a Cutthroat Productions tattoo. I just fucking decided, probably.
That'd be wild. You'd be the first one with a Cutthroat Productions tattoo, I think.
No way. Oh, don't give me that reason.
Don't get.
No, I just really, I've been thinking a lot about origin and shit, and I just really appreciate Cutthroat Productions, and
I definitely.
and in a world of where people are so fucking knee jerk and think they can cut people off and never need them again, the fact that we can still work together years later in so many different capacities, you're like a mentor to me, and I hope that I'm carrying that to be that for other people as well too, and I love it too because you like nothing about you was ever the nicest fucking guy ever. Never once was I was like I never left. It was like, man, Sam's really a nice guy. You are though. It's just you don't sugarcoat shit.
I am. You know, I think the misconception is I'm just very quiet.
Yeah,
like I don't rattle people's cages.
Mm-hmm.
I just let people come to me if they want to work. Let's work.
Right.
And I don't really stick my dick in other people's Kool-Aid. I just keep to myself.
Right. You're there, you're listening and you're observing. Even all these years later, I catch you fucking studying like most minute things at shows and you know, you're still up there, you're supporting new artists and shit. You do things the right way. If you're a younger artist watching right now, it's okay to watch how people move. And this is somebody that I definitely respect a lot as an artist. So I would like you to be able to play.
Yeah, man. Remember when we were talking the other day, I said all the popular wrestlers from yesteryear would take little bits of other wrestlers and incorporate it into their gimmick. Same thing. Mm-hmm. Just watch other people take what's working, put it into your own shit, and then spin it with your own angle. And that shit becomes magic.
Right, like I've dealt with that just because like I've had some little catchy things I like saying, like the stay based thing. People love it, you know, and like to me it's innocent as fuck because it's like it helps me and it makes sense to me. But like I've also had people like, I can't believe you fucking say that stupid fucking shit, and like they give you like it's like why don't you calm the fuck down? Like they're words, you know, and like it's yeah. Do you got anything else for our good friend Komatose, Kayla?
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on to the show today and talking with us. And
my pleasure.
Also, thank you for being the first person to ever record me. That was pretty awesome.
No problem.
And I don't know. I appreciate you. I appreciate your business. I appreciate your ethics and.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a bridge for other people who want to better themselves, and we really appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really fucking wonderful for you to say. Thank you.
You're a great influence on Mike Fantastic, who is a great influence for a lot of people.
Yes.
So that's like double, triple OG status.
Yeah.
Even though you made that man get you an iced tea just to fucking talk to him the first time, but I love that.
I just wanted to see if Duke was serious. Like it was like a little initiation factor. I would have done the song without him. But the fact that he actually brought that peach iced tea is like, this dude's a real one. I fucks with that.
It's so fun when he told that story. I was like, oh shit, I do that too. And then he's like, and he asked me to bring him a peach tea. I was like, oh, I don't do that. Because I do. If people ask me, like, one of my favorite things, they're like, when are we going to work together? I was like, when am I going to see you in person? Like, you know, it's like, because I'm doing shows 3 days a week in Omaha sometimes, you know, like, come talk to me. Like, that face-to-face is, I know right now it's hard. It's stupid to give this rant right now. But fucking get off your ass and show that you support things. And I have that too, you know, that's... I kind of got bitter earlier about like the drip tape thing. Everyone's asking about their verse, and I was like, fuck, have you guys thought about the people who just had their only verse released? Have you supported it at all? Like, let's talk about yours tomorrow, you know? And like,
not always about you, dog.
Right.
You gotta see the bigger picture.
Absolutely. I love that you do that because it's true. Like, make some, like, I want to watch you. Like, I tell people, I'm watching you and watch me too. And like, if it matches up, if we like what we fucking see, I bet we can work together. Like, but don't tell me nothing. Yeah. Let's just let's watch each other work. And I've that's been a strategy that obviously I've learned from all you cutthroat guys. So, shout out to you. Shout out to what you're doing. You got a live show coming next month.
Yep.
What day is that? Do we have a set date?
I've got to wait until they actually give me that shipping notification for that little deal. It'll feature Smoke Break. They'll be opening up for me at the little homestead that we're gonna rock. Dope. And then it's gonna be pretty fucking live, dude. I'm so excited to put on something that's gonna be
know how I can help
out there.
We're waiting with bated breath.
We want to help. We're excited. All right, Sammy. Everybody, go follow Komatose. He's
Everywhere.
on all
Yeah,
streaming
please.
platforms. He's on YouTube,
Everywhere.
Cutthroat Productions. If you guys went and added some likes to their page, who he's been doing this for all this time, that would be really special to me, and that means he reached a new audience.
And
so.
Cutthroat Productions on YouTube as well.
Yep.
They have a bunch of videos
Yeah.
up there.
Cutthroat Pro 402.
I think
That's where I
our
do all the
videos up there.
videos.
You can go find the
Yep.
old Strawstone and Modest K.
Oh yeah, show
What's
off.
that called? Oh yeah, Show Off.
Show off.
Show off's on there.
Yeah. So, all right, Sam. We'll talk to you later. Komatose.
All right.
All right, brother.
Bye.
Deuces.
Yay.
That man has so much game.
Yeah, he does.
We try to keep our episodes to like just an hour because we just noticed that we don't expect anyone to keep that type of attention and
Definitely.
whatever. But you can hit parts of the interview, I guess, and I would have just let him keep talking, forever.
Yeah, I could have listened to him talk for a long time.
If you have joined us just to see Komatose, welcome. I'm Strawstone from Nice Enough.
I'm Modest K.
Yeah, follow us, and we appreciate you coming here to support Sam because we haven't seen some of these names before. What up, Zorko? Thank you, Austin. We appreciate you. If we had any more questions or anything, go ahead and shoot them our way.
Yeah.
Because we're excited to be here. We're excited to be doing cool shit. Tomorrow, we have Junior
live show
live show.
live from the graveyard.
Live from the graveyard. I got to get with him and get that all situated. Saturday,
Shout out
we have
Bodes.
Forrest. Bodes, my guy Bodes.
My guy.
My guy, that's my guy. Now that Mike Fantastic let me know that I call everyone my guy. Now I know. Make sure you sub our YouTube as well. We put up tons of content today. We got a new Drip Tape song. We got the J Influential, rapping better than Jack Harlow.
I just realized, if I could just speak for a second, we broke 9,000 followers on Facebook.
Wow.
And
thank you guys.
Thank you so much, first of all, for doing that. And so we're less than 1,000 away from that $100 giveaway.
Yeah, we're giving away $100 when we reach 10,000 Facebook likes for Nice Enough Entertainment. The goal was 100 YouTube subscribers and 10,000 likes.
Yep.
Well, we're like to 150 YouTube subscribers. But I'll tell you one thing. If we get to 200 YouTube subscribers before that 10,000, I'll give away 200.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'll match it because we have a sponsor for the first 100.
Right, we do have a sponsor.
So we'll match that, and maybe we should just give a second prize. We'll draw $200 prizes. That way, 2 people can win.
Okay, 2 people can win.
2 people can win $100.
Look at us. That's what happens when you have the boss doing things.
Thank you, Corey. Thanks for being here, bro.
Thank you, Austin. Much love.
Bode said what? What do you mean what?
Are you ready for the show tomorrow? That's what we're asking.
He said what?
Because we shouted him out.
Oh,
we were talking
you just heard
about
his
him.
name?
Yeah. Anyway, so make sure you come back tomorrow. We have Junior. It's gonna be sick.
Let's say that you're actually watching this on YouTube right now. Crazy shit. Up here, somewhere up there, there's going to be a link to another interview. Watch that shit too. Hey. Or it might be like a video clip.
I don't know what side it'll be on this side.
What else can we rant about? If you want to put up like an old video, if you want to re-release an old music video, if you want to put up some video of you rapping, singing, if you got a remix like Jay did for What's Poppin', let's get it poppin'. I think we can do that shit.
Let's run it up.
Ben said no, Saturday. You're not doing your show Saturday, Ben. Remember you canceled that. But you are doing Junior on Friday, right?
I thought.
Yeah. I'm confused. We'll see if
we'll talk about this offline.
No, it's like no, we'll wait to see what he says. Like with the delay. No, all right. I'll go bug Bodes in his message box. But much love, everybody.
DMs.
Thanks for joining us. This was Straw Talk episode 19. Tomorrow's episode 20 with Junior. We're out.
Peace out.